Welcome back, everyone, to the Hidden Community Cup! Exclamation mark HCC hype. Today we finished covering Group B, which was 2 games between St. Arnold of Metz and Addictive Me versus Builder and Encore Performance. Single times, of course, not at the same time. Today we're going to be looking at Group C. We got 2 games coming up here today. Now this is quite important because, whoever wins Group C will go up against the runner-up of Group B. And then whoever comes second in this group will go against the winner of Group B. So, Group C and Group B are both intertwined. And again, we did watch St. Arnold of Metz versus Builder and Addictive Me versus Encore Performance. So now we're going into the first round of Group C. Hopefully this recording's going okay because again, I'm multitasking now. I'm going to be rendering in the background while also recording and streaming. So let's see if my CPU doesn't fry or die. Right? So yeah, right now we have Nessy and Matthew for the first set of Group C. Let's get into it, shall we? All right. Here we go. I'm just worried, but the first game is on Mudflow. Again, often known for being super chaotic and, obviously having lots of tigers. But, yeah, we have Nessy on one side playing as the Persians. And, again, forgive me for my voice, is probably not going to last long. Rated at 1,117 elo, playing as the Persians. Is it going to be a Persian douche? And of course, over here, we have Matthew playing as Magyars. And yeah, I always get nervous around Mudflow because again, it is such an open map, such a difficult map. You have to get in there with your woods, it's hella exposed to docks and stuff. Now, what makes this match special? Although I don't know. But this makes it special because they're both from Australia. That's right. It's a local derby for them. So who's going to turn out on top is going to be Nessy or Matthew. Of course, they're going around trying to find the ox. All the food sources. Have a look at the map generation. Quite interesting. Matthew starts building down the lumber camp. G'day, mate. I'm really sorry I had to do that just once, okay? Forgive me. I won't do that ever again. I apologise. I am from the Mother Isle, though, apparently, so, that gives me the right to do that, apparently. But I have to say, Vegemite is inferior to Marmite, okay? I'm really sorry if I lost you after that, but that's just how it is. So we're speeding this up right now, and the elephant goes down. Lots of villagers are going to feast. Same over here. And I'm quite looking forward to this game because, as I said, they're quite, middle of the elo hack. And, anything can happen. Of course, my PC might break up because, again, I'm rendering videos in the background, recording, playing, streaming. So, once again, anything can happen. In fact, my PC might blow up midway through this. Who knows? All I know is Jan Zizka group so far, the round 1 of it has been amazing. I've really enjoyed the games in Group B. And now, let's hope we get a Nessy Group C. Sorry, a Messy Group C. Again, watching St. Arnold play earlier was great fun. Of course, get my notes up. Addictive Me as well, of course. It's going to be really tight, that group. And, again, I think anyone can go through yet. It's still all open. And, yeah. Now, Nessy is going up to Feudal already. And once again, sorry. They're both going up to Feudal. Sorry, I was completely zoned out then. So I was just trying not to choke and die on my cough. Barracks going up for Matthew. who is playing as the Magyars, who have my second favourite, the Magyar Hussar. Of course, my favourite is the one, the only, the beloved Steppe Lancer. It's a bit of a weird lumber camp, actually, from Nessy, because, you know, you ain't getting so much wood over here. There's loads of wood on the islands, if you like to call it. And this map is really difficult to, like, wall up, because it's all just so open. Your slopes, and it's just, you know, you're really going to be asking for trouble. I've seen many times, many times this map just evolve into chaos. Again, I guess, so crazy when it does. And, Matthew? That was funny. I actually really found that funny. Again, the scouts are going at it. And hopefully the recording's going super smooth, you know, because again, Matthew's pop capped. But again, you know, I'm trying to do multiple things. We got so many games we need to cover. Well, we don't need to, but I want to. Because I just, you know, I love the community. I just love everything about it. So, yeah. Just once again. Now, Nessy with a stable, making scout cav. There's also scout cav for Matthew. A villager goes down. Now this is what I mean by it gets really messy. They're both into light scout calves. Of course, the pikemen are going to start coming out en masse. Spearmen, sorry. I always say them right. I say pikemen, spearmen, cutlass men. I just need to get my terminology correct once more. Again, Mudflow always puts me on edge. So I would, you know, watching it is quite the task. So I'd hate to be playing it because it, as I said, it just gets so crazy. Now, again, you can dock on this land in the middle. So lots of people end up making demo ships, getting them, swinging them into the wood lines and stuff. And yeah, normally people do end up with a wood camp in the middle, so the fact that Nessy has gone for like a lumber camp over here is quite unorthodox. However, you know, it is their strategy. Whether or not that'll make or break it is another thing. Again, Matthew, pop capped once more, but he has to deal with, of course, these scout cav coming in hot. The duel is going between the famous blue and red. Okay, and this fight is being taken, and I think Matthew should have kept running because he took a lot of damage there. And unfortunately, kind of hurt these scouts. Ta-da-da-da. Matthew really wants the gold. Sorry, Nessy. I've been doing this all day lately, just getting names muddled up. Again, Matthew is house capped. Not sure if that's intentional or not, but it definitely keeps happening. I definitely keep noting the population. That is happening a lot. He's really riding, you know, the edge. Now the wood line here is fully walled up and stuff, so that's going to be helpful. What normally happens though is that somebody often drops like towers over here to like just annoy the other player. And Doc's been quiet. Oh, here we go. Now this is the moment T90 loves. The good old demo ships, right? You never know what's going to happen with them. They can get anywhere. However, this tree line is fully walled up. Just quickly look back here. This has got lots of action. But we want to see this. Demo Raft, what does it do? Nothing, it turns around. We need to get back to this action right here. Because 2 of Nessy's scouts go down. And only 1 of Matthew's. And this is indeed getting very Nessy. Matthew has constantly been on the front foot and it's constantly applying pressure. And again, takes out another villager. But Nessy still has an abundance of villagers. But this is getting very messy. Now the villagers are being forced to fight, and fight they do. They fight for their life. However, again, this is disrupting the economy. Oh, another villager goes down. That's 3 villagers. And Nessy isn't allowed to interrupt him. So this is the first game, the first round of Jan Zizka. Group C. Best of 3. Even the Tigers want a piece. Alright. More scout cabs coming out. Coming in for another attack. Once again, sorry if this slight kind of jumpiness or whatever. I just wanted to really test if my PC could render, record, and play games at the same time at this quality. Which if it can, wow, amazing, brilliant. If not, ooh. Okay, once again, a lot of exposed villagers here. Wow, look at that micro there. Really stopping the villager from getting back. That was beautiful play by Matthew once more. Again, takes out another villager and disrupts Nessy once more. Now again, I'm not sure what happened. Oh, the demo raft is just sitting here. Can't really find nothing. Maybe it's waiting for like somebody to overchop or stuff. Gonna take a little while for that. And again, Nessy has been dealing with these raids, so it's quite possible that Nessy hasn't forgot about it because it's on the move once more. Or again, it's not. Oh, I thought it found a gap there. I was about to get excited. We're about to get a boon. Instead, more like have come flooding through once again, seeking to disrupt the legendary, the awesome Nessy, who has clicked up the castle age now. Again, Matthew just getting in there to the villagers, really just making them angry. They just want to farm, but instead they're having to fight. You know, several spearmen scattered around trying to hold this off. Even more raids coming in. So lots of early pressure. So what is Nessy going to do about this? Nessy goes up to Castle Age. Again, losing more villagers. This is bad. This is super bad. Great play so far by Matthew. More villagers go down. Night does come out. So again, the demo raft is loitering. Matthew's troops are spread out, so, you know, if there is a demo ship, it won't do as much damage as if they were all, like, tightly compact. And they take the fight with the knights. But now there's 2 knights. The knight starts pumping out. Nessy's now buying stone. Probably trying to get a castle up on the go. And Matthew just hits Castle Age, so wonder where's Nessy going to place the castle to. Nessy's going to put a forward castle over here. Seems a bit risky. Especially when there's scout cav loitering around. It is protected by the boom boom. Okay, this is going to be very risky because there's a chance that Matthew is going to see this. So far he doesn't see the villagers. But these spearmen are. The spearmen are going to see the villagers. However, Matthew is distracted up front here, so he might not notice. But again, he's getting lots of villager kills. Nessy this just keeps happening to Nessy, and this feels like a move of desperation from Nessy rather. However, he didn't get noticed just yet. There will be panic once Matthew realizes there's a castle going up. This is More villagers just keep getting smashed, and now Nessy really is falling behind on economy. These raids have been brutal. Again, another 2 go down. Wow, I have to take my hat off to Matthew. He's just been really solid with these raids. The castle is going to go up. I'm really liking how Matthew's playing this. And now Knight's coming in. Okay, this is now very, very dangerous for Nessy. Does get the castle up. Almost is up. So this will be a little help at least. But with all these troops in your base and stuff, your economy is struggling. Look, you only got 3 on food, you only got 2 on golds, 4 on stone. I think this is it, guys. I really think this is it. The economy's falling too far behind. Again, you're just constantly losing villagers. However, the counter raid is going to come in. Or is it too little, too late? Because again, your economy's been decimated. More villagers get caught out in the open and go down. Nessy's forced to retaliate by bringing out camel riders. Something to try and stop these cav from just tearing away at the villagers. Matthew really has taken the front foot here. "22 villagers killed." This raid here is difficult. But look at this. Matthew really is all over Nephew's base, and Nessy calls this GG. I had a feeling that was going to happen. You know, Matthew was just all over Nessy, and Nessy really struggled to get into that game. It was a super fun game to cast. Again, I say that about all of them. But that was, you know, very messy. And in the end, Matthew goes triumphant. So Matthew is 1-0 up. It's a great, fun game. I really enjoyed it. Let's see how game 2 pans out. Is it going to be 2-0 to Matthew, or is Nessy going to claw it back? We'll have to wait and find out. All right, let's hold on. Let's go. See the statistics first. Again, it was brutal. You know, a lot of people do struggle on Mudflow with how open it is, how chaotic it is, and it's difficult to try and build up an economy on the map. Again, lots of raids coming in. I think Matthew played that correctly. And it just felt like Nessy, you know, didn't go to Nessy's playstyle. So let's see what the next map is. See how the next game goes. Again, just taking a quick look at the group. Got Nessy and Matthew playing right now. And up next is going to be a Dunham versus Lixt. And as a reminder, whoever wins this group will, of course, go up against the runner-up of Group B. And whoever comes second in this group will go up against the winner of Group B. Currently leading Group B is St. Arnulf of Metz and Addictive Me, but that can change. Oh, Bryce, it's dying, much like my career. No, it's just... So we are going to move on to game 2. If you could tell me, like, if my PC is running smoothly, that'd probably save me a lot of time and frustration. Of course, it would help if I'm on the correct screen. Magyars against the Persians. But right now, Matthew takes a point. We're going on to game 2. On Cross. Again, I love to fish on the corners of Cross. Nice food eco. We're going to see how this goes out. Hopefully the stream is just as smooth. Because again, you know, as I said, I'm recording, I'm streaming, I'm also rendering. I'm doing lots of things at the same time. Alright, Cross is an interesting one because, as I say, some players ignore the sides, ignore the fish. Other people sneak over. It's not bad. Well, that's not good. I want it to be the best. No, I'm just kidding. Alright. Gotta give me water. That's right. My voice is still alive somehow. Another thing with this game is both are from Australia, so it's a derby, right? It's a local derby. It's the fight for the Australian. And in the first game, as I said, it was just Nessy couldn't get into it at all and was constantly raided, harassed, and ended up losing 22 villagers from light cav raids, night raids, and yeah. So enjoy the work. Work the lurk. Thank you, Bryce. We're going to speed this up a little bit. Get into it, of course, Nessy's playing as the Japanese, Matthew as the Italians. We're going to see a Fatoria on this map. We're going to remind T90 about how his Fatoria was stolen. Possibly. Now again, you do have Nessy scouting the pond of Matthew to see if there's a dock going up. Same thing. Okay. So Matthew is putting up a dock in this corner. His own corner. And of course, Nessy's putting up a dock. That's where the famous Loch Ness Monster is from. No, I'm just kidding. So who is going to claim these ponds at the side? Scout split, go split ways. Out come the fish, grabbing that food. Alright, now Matthew's gonna find the dock, but the dock is up. Here we go, he's found the dock. What does Nessy see? Nessy sees his own dock, that's good. Okay. Nessy gets loom. Water is so good. Now we have Nessy here trying to push in the hunt. Of course. Going up to feudal. Now Matthew clicks up to feudal too. In comes the hunt. Smooth. Of course, Matthew is scouting this pond to see if Nessy's put up any docks. And also starts walling up on the mainland. Matthew really wants to wall up this time. Scared of retaliation maybe for last game. Of course, Nessy is scouting this pond, seeing if Matthew has any docks up. And there's now docks. So the question is, who's going to take the side ponds? Yum yum. All these Dorados. So now Nessy sends his scout in to the other side, obviously, for the first time. See what's going on. Have a little nose, a little gander. I'm sorry if he is stuttering. Oh, finds there's a dock there. I'm just trying to increase my output. Again, really love most of the people who've entered this community tournament. Just nice to see all these different styles and not knowing what to expect, and you know, feeling like people should have more of a spotlight on them. And then there's certain people like myself, nerds, who like to watch every game of a tournament just because we want to burn out easily, I guess, but nerds. Right. Fletching comes in now for Nessy, who appears to be going to this corner, to the ponds, to set up a dock. The archers are out. So our skirms going to be made now for Matthew. Okay. Now I think Nessy might have been trying to sneak to the opponent's base to build a dock on their water to deny them of the resources. However, it is going to be blocked off. Not going to get in. What is the plan with this villager? I don't know. Scouting for now? And skirmishes are being made to try and stop these archers. Again, now is Nessy gonna dock here? Yeah, Nessy is. Okay. Gonna try and contest this water. The fish is almost out anyway, so you know, Nessy kind of wants revenge for last game because again, really got raided, really had the pressure coming his way. And now looking to flip the pressure the other way. Of course, the skirmishers are there. Matthew did spot he was going with archers. Villager goes down for Matthew. Matthew does click up to Castle Age, as does Nessy at a similar time. Nessy knows to run away with the archers and try from a different angle, because that's a fight he cannot take and win. More skirmishers are joining the fray, and of course Matthew is planning to block and plug the hole in the wall. Again, I'm trying to conserve my voice, so I'm speaking a bit softer and quieter. But I know something's going to happen in this game where I'm going to end up getting excited and raising my voice again, and I'm going to be like, why? I do wonder what Nessy's next move is. He's seen the skirms. Seems to be going into Cav, maybe. The Cav upgrades. Oh, so he is hitting the pond. Where again, there was only so little food left. I think making docks on the sides is much more important right now. Because there's still lots of unclaimed food. She does build the dock on the side. Can both hit Castle Age at the same time. Now, war galley being made for Matthew. With a fire galley trying to contest the waters. Is that the right move though? Do you want to contend a pond which probably doesn't have much resources left? Villager comes over to heal the ship. Town center starts to go up over here. However, Matthew did sneak over here and put a sneak dock. And now they're also contesting this dock, which of course Nessy wins the duel. There is another fire ship being queued up. More pressures coming at the beginning of Matthew's base as well. Oh, that's a girthy fire ship right there. That's a really girthy fire ship. And down goes this pond. It's really dangerous. The big girthy fire ship comes over. And these are going to be taken out. However, Nessy sneaks in. Well, I say sneaks in. Nessy breaks in with knights. And suddenly, Nessy is the one getting revenge and payback. This must feel so good for Nessy, who in game 1 was really under a lot of pressure and being raided constantly. Now the tables have turned, and the question is, how does Matthew react to this? Oh dear, dearie me. This is really... Town centre gets denied. More knights are going to start flooding in. This could be one apiece for Nessy. This could be so critical. Especially after seeing Nessy in the first game, you knew he was capable of doing something much more. And this feels like this is payback. This is revenge. Once again finds another hole in the wall. More economy is killed. More villagers is killed by Nessy. Is starting to make pikemen. However, there's so much exposed villagers. And the pikemen do come out en masse. Oh, there's an overchop over there as well. And GG is called. What a good game. 1-1. 1-1. That felt like... I really felt like Nessy, you know, needed to have his moment as well. And Nessy managed to have his cake too. And now we're left being 1-1. From the opening game, which looked like Matthew was dominating, into this game when Nessy clawed it back and had some sweet revenge. The question is, who is going to take game 3? And we're into game 3. Of course, none other than Bypass. We got Nessy playing as the Burmese. And Matthew as the Comer. This is going to be a very interesting game to see who comes out on top on this Australian derby. So far it's been really interesting. And so far so good. So naturally, they do bring in the hunt. Rhino goes down. Hunt's being pushed in. Do they break the wall to get the ostrich in? That's the question. It's a bit awkward there from Nessy. That was super awkward. Tried to go for the ostrich and then just thought, nah. Yeah, nah, yeah. No, it's nah, yeah, nah. Sorry, he's I couldn't resist her, okay? It's out of love. However, this is the right tactic here. Goat holding the gate open as you push in the hunt. Nessy just give up on it. Now what's Nessy going to do down the middle? Now, again, in the middle of this map, you... Very open. Leaves an aggressive playstyle. You can't build any defensive things in the middle, though. Because it's unbuildable terrain. And Nessy wants Matthew to know he's here. Knock, knock. Another rhino's brought in. Overall, these maps are really, really fun, really good. I love, like, there's two different ways to play these maps. You know, you can expand out to the sides or just brute force for the middle. A lot of players tend to brute force because, you know, I think that's just the Age of Empires way in general, you know, just brute force, let's go. All in or nothing. But there are a few sneaky players who won't give up. They'll let you brute force for the middle, or expand to the sides. Now we see Matthew's scout coming out here. I thought he was going to come out and say hi. It's not. Not going to waste his time. Let's see how the economies are going. Alright. Alright. Pretty balanced so far. And now Matthew got enough to go up to feudal. Same with Nessy, almost. Almost. Okay, now Matthew clicks feudal and Nessy's ready. Okay, Nessy has clicked it, but he's pop capped. He's pop capped. Quick, build those houses. I was pointing out about Matthew being pop capped in the first game. This time, it's a game for Nessy to be pop capped. And yikes, it's going to delay feudal age. Might be a bit of annoyance for Nessy. This gate is taking a lot of damage, it's halfway down. Does feel like Matthew's building to prepare for this gate to go down. Now the scouts are going to meet finally. Oh, that was dodgy. That was quite risky. The gate was open for quite so long then. The scout could have run in, of course, to be trapped. But you'd have a good lay of the lands. Of course, I guess it's bad to be trapped inside. Or are they trapped inside with you? Depends on which way you look at it. Fast castle incoming. for Matthew. Holy cow. That was extremely fast. That was super fast. He's going to go into stables. And I think I don't know why. I just got the feeling that Matthew's going to take this. I know it's so early to call it, but it just seems super fast. The delay for Nessy trying to hit feudal. And now Matthew's starting to get some revenge. I don't know, to me that felt like an extremely fast castle. Now Nessy's building a market. Gonna juggle around some resources. Scout does go home for Matthew. They're both burning. The burning desire of both these Australians towards each other. Now Nessy's is going up to fast castle age as well. I guess both have gone fast castle, right? Most people would have known that the minute they started playing. Again, I'm trying to get there. I will get there. Promise. Better enjoy me now while I'm still a noob before I get to the pro level and... Well, no, I won't because I'll still be a noob. So funny. Come here. Loom is now in for Matthew. Obviously delayed it because obviously, you know, going a fast castle. Now, the mangonels come out, the knights come out. It's going to be a rude awakening for Nessy, who is about to hit castle age themselves. Now, Nessy reacts already, putting down a castle. Defensive castle. That was so close actually. If the mangonel was slightly forward, this could have been denied. Now, this is going to get really messy. This is indeed going to get really messy. Oh god. This might get denied, guys. This might get denied. This could be it. This could be game over. Okay, maybe slight overreaction saying game over. Oh look, the castle is getting denied. That castle confirmed. Sorry. Once again, they're gonna try and... Oh! 10 villager kills for Matthew, and this does look like it is indeed over for Nessy. Unfortunately, I mean, it's still only round 1 at least, but this is looking really painful right now for Nessy, who is really probably gonna call it GG really soon. Trying with the monks. Guess the convert. Miss. The economy is far back. It is. You've lost 14 villagers. You really don't want to tap out because, again, you know, you're so close to taking the point. But this, unless something drastic happens to Matthew, this doesn't look good at all. Again, trying so desperately to get the castle up. Loses a monk. Oh, another villager goes down. Is Nessy going to tap out now? Does get redemption. is able to convert the mangonel. But again, the economy. This is brutal. This is like watching a 10-round boxing fight and you're on round 10. You know the one boxer's defeated, but he still tries his best to fight on. And despite it, it seems like Matthew is going to remain victorious in this set. I say Nessy did play great. It's a fun game. It's so difficult. Because again, you want to believe that you can go on. That you can pull this back. But this does feel too far gone now, unfortunately, for Nessy. You're really delayed in everything. Even, you do get the mangonel kill, but you're so far behind in resources, the castle is going to go up now. But again, you're still losing economy. And you're so far behind. You lost 19 villagers. But you just so desperately don't want to believe it's over. All this does is delay Matthew. Again, does buy you time, but losing 19 villagers is brutal. Brutal. And your opponent has 38 villagers. They have the eco lead. They have the lead over everything. Space H. How you doing, Dusty? So good to see you. Oh, it does get a convert on a night, but this does seem like it's all but over. As much as Nessy wants to try and fight on. He's gonna get another convert. That's actually really nice. 2 nice converts. Say the local derby, Dusty, between 2 Australians, duking it out in Jan Zizka Group C. We did see 2 games from Group B being played. St. Arnulf and, you know, St. Arnulf versus, my brain's going, St. Arnulf versus Builder. And then, of course, Addictive Me versus Supreme Performance. Sorry. Oh, what's it called? Encore Performance. There you go. It's been one of those days. Trying my best to save my voice as usual. Of course, what does Nessy do? I'm really uncertain. I'm out of ideas. How is it looking, by the way, Dusty? Because again, I'm rendering, I'm playing. I'm doing 3 things at once right now. I'm rendering another video in the background. I'm streaming, I'm recording. And of course, I'm playing a video game, so. Nice. Another conversion there. Nessy with that conversion drip. Problem is, there's still a bunch of thirsty knights. Ah, okay, I'm sorry. Good morning, Dusty. Once again, they're going to break in. You've killed 19 villagers. You're already 20 wherever behind. Nessy is a fighter. That's for sure. Wallowing, trying to wallow.
Okay.
Does get the convert. The monks have been nice for Nessy, but
Okay.
another villager goes down. Tournament spirit is living strong with Nessy. And of course Matthew just deletes his troops because they want to get him converted. Now Matthew is going up to Imperial Age. So of course Nessy was holding out, although utterly broken at this point. Once Imperial Age comes in, it's going to be just impossible to try and stop Matthew once more from pushing. I do need to go to the toilet. I could pause her and come back. Castle goes up for Matthew. Tard's coming in, lying in. Boom. Boom.
Okay. Maybe, ba.
Nessy does get one villager kill.
Okay.
The thing is, Nessy's 10,000 resources behind. You're an age behind. You're 35 villagers behind. Paladin's going to come in now for Matthew. And this is... Again, Nessy is trying their best to, you know, hold on to the dream of winning the first round. The first set, sorry. Doesn't want to give up so easily. Fighting to the end. Here we go, ballista elephants. Cavalier is what I meant to say earlier, by the way, instead of Paladin, my bad. This is... just passing moment. And Matthew is comfortably ahead and just knows, you know, as long as something major doesn't happen, he can just cruise ahead and just casually win. I didn't mean that in like a, you know, in a light way. Obviously, the damage Matthew did early on to the economy of Nessy is just, again, left him obliterated. So, you know, he knows he's ahead, so he can just, you know, just remain being ahead without having to do anything drastic. And now both are chilling out. Loom is coming in now, finally, by Nessy. Probably should have realised long ago. So yeah, Nessy did go Fast Castle, but forgot Loom somewhere along the line. Hence, the 20 villagers killed. Now Nessy does have Loom. But this is brutal. Knock, knock. It's gonna be another castle now. From Matthew, where is he gonna place it? Is it gonna be placed by here? Is that gonna hit? See what Matthew sees. And Matthew decides to place it over here. Ah, the monks. The scary monks. Castle isn't gonna get denied. Castle goes up. No murder holes. No ballistics. And now, here we go. This is going to be the push to win it. I have a feeling. Wallalo. Yes, he's so dangerous with those monks. Matthew really needs to take out these monks. Kind of doing a number on him. Nine monks on the field. Trojan elephant. And finally, the GG is called by Nessy, who finally realised the gig was up. And the second game goes out to Matthew, who wins this set within Group C. Matthew's future, if he wins this group, still got a long way to go, will mean he faces the runner-up of Group B. And whoever finishes second in Group C will finish up against the winner of Group B. So, yeah, 2-1 here. Matthew wins, beats Nessy in the local derby, the Australians, 2-1. And what a brutal game that was. Kill-death ratio was high. Raise ratio was high. Economy was completely just one-sided. And it's really difficult for Nessy to stomach that loss. Especially when I really wanted to fight on. Forgot Loom. I didn't get Loom until like 30 minutes in. By then the damage had already been done. Your economy went down from 28 from raids because you forgot Loom to 15 to 14. 14. And I think at that point there when you were down to 12 and your opponent had 36. Probably a good time to call it GG. However, ultimately, in the end, Matthew remained the victor. Thanks for watching, everyone. Once again, we're just going to take a quick look at Group C. We have Nessy, Matthew, Lixt, and Adunham. And up next is Adunham versus Lixt. And in the grand scheme of things, this is how Jan Zizka group is standing. Obviously, this is the official bracket, so, nothing's officially confirmed up until the actual committee says so. So this will only be updated once the first week 1 matches have all completed, and of course it's all been verified and such. So this data here is my amateur, amateur data. Take it as you will. It might be wrong, and that's completely okay. But yeah. All right. Now after that game, that's the updated table. Obviously Matthews won a round. Well, won the set. Sorry, won 2 rounds, lost 1 round, and Nessy goes into 4th. Adunham and Lixt will be playing next, so anything can happen. All right, y'all. Thank you so much.